What's up, Dallas? Hey, please, before we start anything, can we please give this man, Chasing J Mouse, a huge round of applause, please? Let's
Thank you.
celebrate him. Hey, Chasing, thank you so much. Your impact in my life has brought me so far. Look where I'm at, man. Look where we started from. Okay? And for you being in the room, please give yourself a big hand. You're showing up for yourself. You're showing up for your future. I am extremely proud and humbled by just the opportunities that real estate have created for me, and I'm eternally humbled and grateful to God that God has blessed me with the kind of life that I currently live. But today, this is not about me. How many of you here are ready to transform your life and your business? Say hi. All right, let's get to it. So, my story, real quick. I started as a registered nurse. I moved to the United States. The slides are not showing yet. The United States in 2013. Okay. And when I moved here, my brother was like, "You gotta go back to school." I was like, "What? I already went to college in Nigeria. Why do I have to go back to school?" He said, "You need a foundation. You don't have a foundation in America." Okay. I went to be an engineer. Got to the engineering school, petroleum engineering. It was abstract, man. It was physics, something falling down from the sky, blah, blah. I was like, what is going on here? I don't like this, okay? So, what can I do next? Let me be a medical doctor. How long would that gonna take? 8 years, 10 years to become a doctor? I don't want to spend 10 years. I'm trying to get married, settle down, create a family, create legacy. I don't want to go be a medical doctor. So what can I do? Pharmacy. It's boring. I talk a lot. I love, relationships, talking to people, connecting. But pharmacies just sit down and do drugs. I don't like that. I don't like that. Registered nurse. That's interesting. Male nurse. Okay. I got into nursing. I absolutely fell in love with it. We were helping people for real, taking care of people. People are sick. They come in with medication, treatment, care. They go back home feeling healthy. But this brings me to the first point. What you think is possible for your life is actually possible. When I became a nurse, it was too small a dream for me as a registered nurse. I wanted more. People were like, but nurses do great. People settle down in this career. That's for people. That wasn't for me. I became a nurse practitioner, psychiatric nurse practitioner. Okay. And when I became a psychiatric nurse practitioner, I was able to connect with people on a more deeper level. All right. I love it. We help people, mental health, schizophrenia, bipolar, ADHD. I love medicine, okay? And I enjoyed it. Again, it was too small. I wanted more freedom. How many of you here want freedom for your life? How many of you want to make income that you will be proud of that you are making? Say hi. And I want you to believe something. And I want you to declare it that it is possible. So say that it is possible. It is possible. It is possible that we can create the life that we think, not what other people think, because people are going to have thoughts anyway, whether it's your spouse, your parents, your mom, your dad, your children. Everybody's got an opinion. Even your friends got an opinion, even the nosy neighbors, right? Everybody got an opinion on what you got to do with your life. But you must know what you want for your life and your future. Amen? Let's get to it. I'm a Christian, so you might hear things like that. Amen. Thank God. Praise God. You're going to come out. Okay? All right. I don't know. Somebody said, maybe you want to be a pastor. I said, I don't know. I said, God, I'm submitted to you. Whatever you have for me and my future, just take me as I am. Okay? All right. So let's get to it. This is not about me. Enough about me. Let's build this business. Let's build this amazing career that will transform your life and that can give you the life that you've always dreamed of. Let's build your business. So, my topic today, personal branding. The power of personal branding. 7 keys to real estate success. How to generate leads on autopilot. So that when you sleep at night and you wake up in the morning, text messages are waiting for you. How many of you want that? It's a blueprint, okay? Text message waiting for you. A DM on social media. You don't have to make a cold call for that deal. You don't have to door knock for that deal because it's waiting for you right in your inbox. We're going to get to it right now. So, I've told you about my journey from nurse practitioner. I love nurse practitioner. Any healthcare provider here before I used to work in healthcare? Shout out to you. You know, I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, look at you. Shout out to you because I love it because we care for people. Our heart is a heart of care, and I love it and I miss it. I'm still licensed as a nurse practitioner, but I haven't used it in 3 years. Okay, so it's a blessing, but we're gonna talk about it. So your decision will shape your tomorrow. Again, oftentimes, what I see people do is they want to do so many things. So, when I was a nurse practitioner, when I was in nursing school, I was also in real estate school trying to get my real estate license. I also had a car dealership where I was selling used cars. And then I was speaking to a mentor one day and they said, "You can never be successful." I was like, "What? What do you mean I can never be successful?" I had a car dealership, used cars. I was in nursing school. I was working nurse full time. I was in real estate part time. He said, "You can never be successful. You're doing too many things. I need you to sit down. Out of all the things that I'm currently doing in my life and my business, which one has the greatest return on time invested? Which one of these activities or business ventures can make me a billionaire? Let's shoot for the moon. If we don't get there, we land among the stars. We land somewhere." Uh, shout out to the previous speakers. Please give it up for the speakers, for James, for Ellen. You guys are amazing. And for Paula. Paula was saying something that she changed closing 12 deals to closing 22 deals. And that actually happened, right? Guess what? Whatever you focus on, there's something in your subconscious mind that start manifesting, okay? So when he told me that you will never be successful because you are focused on too many things, pick one. If it's car business, if it's real estate business, if it's being a nurse practitioner, and go all in, 110%. Don't look back. We're going to look back later where we come from. But for now, we need to build the future. So I looked at it and I said, to be a nurse practitioner, I have to open practice, hire nurse practitioners, doctors, and stuff. I don't know. But this real estate thing, let's look at it. Let's look at this real estate thing. So we look at the real estate thing, and I decided, even though I was working full time, that I was going to start working part time so I can do real estate part time. So I had to get a part time job. Let me tell you a secret I know about America, right? The goal of the system of America is to keep you working. What happens when you work is you cannot think. When you work 9 to 5 full-time jobs, it's not even 9 to 5 because you got to wake up 7 o'clock. You got to take care of the kids, take care of the family. Then you got to drive home, drive back. You're working 10, 12 hours. They suck your ability to think because you are working. So for you to be able to create the life of your dream, you must step back from work. Amen? You must step back from working so you can think and plan your future. The system is created for workers. So when I went part-time, something started becoming clearer to me that, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that spending all this time working for other people, building their businesses, while they are in Dubai, they are in London, and I'm working here, you mean to tell me this is the life God wanted me to live? This is it? I dare to believe not. No, no way. I wasn't going to settle for that. All right, let's keep going. So this is my picture as a nurse practitioner and as a registered nurse. I think this was during COVID. That's Pace Morby. I don't know if anybody knows Pace Morby. I got involved in real estate investing. We might talk about that later. So I picked real estate as the vehicle that can transport me into the destination that God has prepared for me. Okay? So let's build your personal brand. The first things first. When you are not in the room, when conversations are happening, who do people say you are? Think about it. Who do people say? When people think of you, oh, John, Michael, James, or Chanel, whatever, who do people say you are? That's your reputation. People do businesses with people they know, they like, and they trust. So our goal here in personal branding is to make people think of you as being a person of reputation, a good reputation man or woman. Because even people that don't have integrity, they still love to do business with people that have integrity. People that have integrity, they will even love you more. So I need you to take a step back in your business right now and start thinking, what do my clients say about me? What does my spouse say about me? What do my neighbors say about me? What do my friends say about me? It's okay if it's not so good right now. Guess what? We can rebuild it. Just like credit, we can rebuild it. So we need to get into habit because this is going to create a limitless life for you. When people can think about you, they are about to make probably the biggest decision of their life, buying $1 million home or $2 million home. When they think, who do I call? They want somebody they can trust, that has integrity, that has substance. I got a DM one day. I just saw somebody followed me on social media on Instagram. Pam, who's this? I look at his profile. It's a billionaire. I say, hey, billionaire followed me. What did he see? I don't know what he saw, but he saw something. He saw something. And guess what? One of the houses that I posted on my page, he said he wanted to buy the house. The house, one of them was for $2.1 million. I never sold a deal that high before, but he saw something. So we're going to talk about it. Because I need you to be able to sleep and wake up to people DMing you that they are able to buy, they are ready to buy. People calling you and saying, I'm already pre-approved. I need your full name so I can write it on the contract. How many of you want that? All right. I just need your full name right now and your address. I need to put it on the contract. Why? Because they love you, they like you, they trust you, and they feel you are a person of reputation. So, before we go, we talk about location. So, your reputation matters. We got to build that reputation. It's okay if we all have a past, things we have experienced, our struggles, our demons. We can put those demons in the closet. Okay? And we start building from today the reputation of the future. All right? So, when you're not in the room, what do people say you are? We talked about that. Number two, leverage the voice of other people. Your business will be built not by you. You are not going to be the one to build your business. You will put in the work to build your business, but the conversations will happen when you are not there. Maybe a husband and a wife talking. The wife has somebody they trust they wanted to use. The other one is this guy or this lady. She's the one we got to use. Okay? So those other people will be your referral network and the people that are going to build your business. So I put this slide to talk about adding value to people. So in your community where you do business right now, how many people know you? How many people know you? We are in the business of marketing. When we went to real estate school and all those stuff they taught us, that was great, but that was for the school to pass the exam. Okay? So I need you to now embrace the heart of a marketing specialist. That's your number one job. The best marketer wins. Please write it down. I love people taking notes because you're going to remember. The best marketer wins. You have to embrace marketing. Marketing. You might have the biggest and best knowledge about things, but if people don't know you can teach those things or you know those things, They will not know they can trust you to help them. So the best marketer wins. So our job is a marketing job. Leave real estate aside. We already know you are knowledgeable because you got the license, right? But marketing is our job. Okay? So you shout out your success from the mountaintop, and we're gonna get there. Number two, in real estate, you are the brand. So you are the marketer. So when we have, let's say, a property that goes under contract, it's a typical thing for a property to go under contract. But guess what? In the world we live in now, social media, you shout it out. People love to work with successful people. People want to engage with people who they see are consistent in their business, right? So when you put a property under contract and you post it all over your social media, it might be a $200,000 house. People don't care. All they care about is, man, I like that. He gets people on the contract. When I'm ready, I want to work with somebody like that. Don't be a secret agent. Please, do not be a secret agent. Shout out your successes. Under contract, pending, closed, in escrow, whatever you can put out there that let people know that, look, I'm helping other people. People like to do business with people who they believe are helping other people. Let's keep it going because of time. So this is reputation right here. How many of you love this? Chasing. Please give it up for chasing, man. Please clap it up for chasing. I never used to believe in stuff like this. I didn't even know I could get there. It was a coach that I got. You need a coach in your life. You need a coach. Write it down. I need a coach who is going to be my coach. Power Unit literally changed my own business, my career, my life. I walked away from a high six-figure job. I walked away. I said, I am more than this. I want to triple, quadruple. And now we are there. Can you give it? Give it up for chasing again. We are here. Yahoo Finance, Business Insider. You can get here. So when people see me on social media and they see this news article behind me, do you think they are going to reach out to me or they won't? Best believe they will. And we don't put this there just to be fancy or to show off. This is what God has done. So when you build your brand with the help of a coach, Chasing, can we sell Power Unit coaching here? Yeah. Let's sell Power Unit coaching, man. So when you get a coach like Chasing or whoever coach you get, they will teach you, once you start achieving some level of success in your business, you can start shouting out your success from the mountaintop. Let the news media know. It doesn't cost a lot of money. The only thing is people don't have the courage and the heart to go for it. But some of us here, because we are blessed to be in this room, we are going to get the courage. I'm an immigrant. I've been here for 11 years in America. I got here 2013. But I kept looking at people who are doing better than me. What do they know that I don't know? Who can teach me what I don't know? And I pay them to teach me. Please, don't be stingy. Don't see coaching and education as expenses. These are investments in your future. So these articles here, once these articles got published, people were, commenting, Instagram, social media, blah, blah, blah. The way this shaped my business now is that now people want to engage with me because they think I'm a person of value. So you are now a person of value in your business because other people will see you like that based on how you see yourself. When they put publications like this out, it encourages other people to want to associate with you, okay? So you craft your unique story, your value proposition. And your value proposition is who you are. Don't shy from who you are. I was an engineer, you were an IT specialist, you were a healthcare professional, you are in project management, whatever industry you're in, you can build your value and you connect with your audience when you tell your stories, okay? Your personal story set the foundation for your brand. You have to be authentic and unique. Don't be a copycat. We can let other people inspire us, okay? Maybe you have people in your market now. It's easy to get jealous and envious of successful agents, okay? But that's toxic. That's a poison. Man, I have some people in my market, I mute their stories, man. Because they were closing and my deals were falling under contract. I'm like, man, this is toxic. I don't want to see this. So I mute their stories. It was for my mental health. It was very important that I focus on the value that I bring. Because once you start getting into what other people are doing, what other people are not doing, you take away the power that you have to change your future. You must never give your power away. Your power is your ability to look at your story and know that why am I even doing? Why do I want to be successful? Why? Is it for my wife? Is it for my kids to take vacation? Is it to change the world, to go to Africa? Why? What is the reason? For me, I'll tell you my why. When I was a nurse practitioner and I looked at that cubicle, that small office that I was given, I appreciated it, okay? It was a great job, all the benefits. But I didn't have freedom. When I woke up in the morning, drop off the kids, come back home, my wife was already ready to sleep. The kids were ready to sleep. The next day we have to do it again. I didn't want to go back to that. I didn't want to go back to that. So what is your why? What is pushing you to want to change your business? On the days when things are tough, because there are going to be days when things are tough. You look at your why. Why am I even starting this business and building this business? You look at that why and say, you know what? I can't give up right now. Not today. Not tomorrow. I'm not going back. I already left the valley. I'm heading to the mountaintop. There might be traffic. There might be curves. There might be, whatever happens along the way. But let your why be what pushes you to never give up on that dream that you have. Okay, let's keep it going. So, you connect with your community. It doesn't cost money to host an event. It doesn't my coach taught me that. Chasing taught me that. I didn't know that. I thought when you want to host events, you have to pay for this, pay for that. I'm letting people host my events right now. These are events. So I need you guys to go out there in your community right now. Because what happens when you put things like this together, people will respect you. You are no longer thinking for yourself. You are bringing people together in the room to teach them what you already know. So people see you as expert. People love to associate with experts. So this is me at one of our first-time home buyers events. You can get your mortgage company to sponsor the event. Get a title company to sponsor the event. Get the appraisal company, inspectors, reach out to them. Hey, I'm putting together a first-time home buyer event. We're going to have a bunch of first-time home buyers in the room. Would you love to sponsor and come and give some talk so they can see if they can work with you in the future? I mean, they want to build their business too. You already have the database. So what happens when you start hosting events like this is people start seeing you as being valuable. Value is what makes people reach out to you when you're sleeping. I have messages right now that I haven't replied to. People sending me messages. It's an honor now for them to work with you. You become so valuable that people see it as, man, I hope he can even entertain me. You are ready. Like, this is real estate. But people don't know that. They think I hear that, it will be an honor to work with him, to work with her. So start hosting events in your communities, inviting everyone, put it on your social media, on Facebook, Nextdoor, whatever app you have, whatever social media platform, people are going to show up for you. Okay? Let's keep it going. That's my family, my kids right there. If you got family, keep your family in. People love families. Okay? I showcase my family all the time. All right? Right here, I published a book. Thank you, Chasten. Shout out to Chasten again. I read Chasten's book. I'm like, I can do this. I wrote it for my dad. My dad passed away when I was 18. It was very tough, but we don't have time today. So I wrote a book. And that's me in the church right here. That's Lakewood Church in Houston. I serve in Lakewood Church. So we keep building these value propositions that make people say, wait a minute, this guy's got a family. He works in the church. He does events for the community. He published a book. Man, I want to work with that guy. You see what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want to work with that guy or that lady? People want to work with that kind of person. That's going to be you. So please, as you go back home, start thinking. Can I host a community event in my neighborhood, in my community? Can I do something for people other than myself? Crafting your unique story. We talked about that. Yeah. So, awards. It came with awards. Let me tell you what happened. This is what happens. Most people, they know what to do. They don't do them. Most people don't do them. The difference between the successful people and those that struggle is in execution. Execution. Write it down. Execute, execute, execute. Execute, execute, execute. Do it today. Whatever you're thinking of, stop thinking. Do. When you do stuffs, there will be trying times when you fail on the things you're doing. And that's okay. It's an experience. It's a learning experience. Life has no manual. Who told you that there is one way to do stuff? So when we start putting all those value events, community, teaching people value and propositions and stuff, it came with the awards. It came with the recognition. It came with the clients. We don't have time. Let's keep going. Authenticity. Be authentic. Still, be authentic. Networking. Go out there in the community. You know what I do? And let me tell you this. My business cards on Vistaprint, I print thousands of business cards. And I employ somebody from Craigley, from anywhere, somebody. Go put it in all the shops all around. People see your business card here. They see it here. They see it here. Everywhere people go, people see your face. You dominate them. Omnipresence marketing. That's what we call it. Write it down. Omnipresent marketing. All over social media, your face is everywhere. They go to the grocery store, they see you. They go to the restaurant, they see you. They go on social media, they see you. You don't have to do it yourself. That's not your job. Many real estate agents think they have to do everything themselves. I think Paula was sharing this too. You don't have to be the one to do it. Pay people $50, $100, $200. You focus on the tasks that bring money directly to your business, face-to-face with clients. Jason taught me this. 3 jobs you got. Number 1, face-to-face with clients. Number 2, close the deal. Number 3, collect the check. That's your job. If you are doing anything else, answering your emails, replying emails, going back and forth with a lender, with an appraisal, you're doing it wrong, okay? Those are administrative tasks, $10 an hour, $20 an hour. You are a 500 man. You are $1,000 an hour agent. Say hi. I am $1,000 an hour agent. We do high value activities. So go into the community. That's networking. That's your task. You know, the other day I was in this hotel, the Thompsons in Houston. Eyebrow, a very expensive hotel, just opened. We were sleeping there for the weekend. Man, I found this agent in the hotel. Guess where they're going? The doctor's conference. I was like, Next Gen is a big deal in Houston. Julia Wang. Man, she got agents going to the doctor's conference. Do you know the kind of houses doctors buy? They went there to set up at the doctor's conference. This is not a real estate conference. They wanted to connect with doctors because doctors buy the least property, probably $500,000 to $5 million. I've got doctors that own $5, $10 million properties in Houston. They set up at the doctor's conference. So you go to these networking events and you go to all real estate networking events, they're not going to do business with you. Go on networking events. Have your business cards in your pocket. Meet doctors. meet attorneys, meet accountants, meet people who want to do business at a high level. Okay, we don't have time. Client testimonials and experience. When you close, each client you close must give you 3 to 5 referrals. Each client you close. If they don't give you that, you haven't done a good job. Make sure they give you that 3 to 5 referrals. We don't have time. Let's keep it going. Client successes. Remember, this real estate business can change your life. It can and it will change your life. But there are a couple of things we need to do. Remember when you had a 9 to 5 job? How many of you have a 9 to 5 job here? All right. All right. When we had 9 to 5 jobs, when it's raining, we go to work. When it's sunny outside, we go to work. In the storm, we go to work. Every time we go to work. So what happened? As business owners in real estate, we give excuses for everything. Oh man, it's too hot outside. Oh man, my back hurts. Oh, my knee. Come on now. Treat this business like a business. The same way you treat your 9 to 5 job. Give it everything it takes. Show up for yourself. Show up for your family. Show up for your future. When you decide to do something, do it. Execute. So 3 things before you go. Number 1, get a coach. Write it down. I'm going to get a coach right away. I don't care who that coach is. I praise Chaston because he's excellent. Get a coach. Number 2, no excuses. No excuses. My team, they know. Don't give me an excuse. No matter how tough it's out, do not give me an excuse. No excuse. Number 3, execution. We learn something, we do it. What if we fail? And that's okay. We learn from the experience and we keep. And my final quote is from Ryan Serhant. If you take care of this business will take care of you. This business, it will take you to places that you will never think of. Thank you, and this is my time.
Great job, Jeff.